Ọlọ́run lókè ọ̀run.
A máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba. Ìláyé Elédùmarè, ọba tó dá ayé tó dá ọ̀run. Àríró àlá. Gbanigbani tí gbogbo ayé yìí ń sáyà. Ọlọ́run ẹ̀rí tí gbogbo ènìyàn ń bọ̀. Ẹ̀yin lẹni wá o, Ọlọ́run ayérayé. Ẹ̀yin lẹni yìn. Ẹ̀yin ṣáà lẹ lógo. A dúpẹ́ fún ìrìn àjò. A dúpẹ́ níbi tí a bá dé yìí. A máa dúpẹ́ níbi tí ẹ tún mú wa lọ. Ògo mà ní forúkọ rẹ̀. Ọlọ́run orí ayé gbogbo, ẹ gbọpẹ́ wa o. Kí ni àwa ìbá fi san orí rẹ? Bí ó ti wù kó pọ̀ tó lórí ayé. Àwọn ẹni bí ẹni ègbé. Àwọn ẹni ìkọ̀kọ̀. Wọn ò láyé agbára lórí ẹ̀mí wa. Dáàdì mọ́mì sọ pé Ọlọ́run ò ṣé o. Àwa máa sọ wípé àwọn tó bá sọ pé àwa ò ní wá, àwọn làwa ò ní débà. Kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run. Sọ pé alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Sọ pé Ọlọ́run ò ṣé torí a rí oore ọ̀fẹ́ gbà láti lè jẹ́ alààyè láti sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ìkànnì yìí lénìí. Ọ̀tá sọ pé ó ti tán, àwọn náà dà. Olórin kan dẹ̀ sọ wípé àwọn tájọ́ sa náà dà, wọ́n ti kú wọ́n ti lọ, àwọn tájọ́ sọ ní ó lè dọ̀la ká mọ́ rí wọn mọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run àríró àlá, ọba tó dá ọ sí, tó lè dá èmi tìrẹ sí. Bí orílẹ̀-èdè yìí tiẹ̀ ṣe ní ìdààmú àti wàhálà, ṣùgbọ́n ó pa àwa kan mọ́. Ó ní àwa tó pamọ́ la yọ nínú ewu. Ọlọ́run ò ṣé o. Ẹ káalẹ́ gbogbo ènìyàn. Ọlásùnkànmí Oríyọmí, ẹ mà káalẹ́. Ẹ máa bá mi ṣí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí lálẹ́ yìí. Èmi wòlíì Bíọ́dún ọmọ fún mi ni o. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo mú wá lálẹ́ yìí, ọ̀rọ̀ tí kìí ṣe tiwa ni. Ẹ sì ti mọ̀ pé bí ò bá sì ní, tí ò bá nídìí, obìnrin ò ní jẹ́ kúmólú. Bí kú ò bá pa alágbára ilé wọn tí ò sọ́kùnrin bẹ̀, wọn ò ní jọ́ sóbìnrin ní kúmólú láéláé. Ikúmólú ni. Ohun kan ṣoṣo lẹ máa bá mi sọ lálẹ́ yìí pé tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ bá mi máa kọ. Ìpele kan náà ni. Ṣùgbọ́n ohun àkọ́kọ́ ni pé ìwọ tó o bá ti ń wọlé, àkòrí wa lálẹ́ yìí ni pé Nigeria rests in peace. End Nigeria. Kí ni mo pè é? End Nigeria or Nigeria rests in peace. A fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ntí ojú mi rí àti etí tí mi gbọ́. Bí mo bá tilẹ̀ jẹ́ wòlíì, ọ̀pọ̀ lè bú mi lálẹ́ yìí pé ó yẹ kọkùnrin arákùnrin wòlíì kó máa gbàdúrà fún orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ni. Bí mo ti kà á fún wa lọ́jọ́ yẹn nínú ìwé Jeremáyà orí 11 ẹsẹ̀ 14. Ó ní ẹ má ṣe gbàdúrà fún ohun rere, ẹ má ṣe gbàdúrà fún wọn fún ohun rere kan mọ́. Because they are know what they are doing. Tí òṣìkà bá lè mọ̀ pé òun ṣèkà, Adébáyọ̀ ẹ káalẹ́ sá o. Ahmed Ọládìméjì ẹ káalẹ́ o. Ẹ máa bá mi tẹ̀ love, ẹ bá mi ṣí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ẹ jẹ́ kó rìn dáadáa. Torí pé ohun tó bá jọra wọn la fi ń wéra wọn. Epo ẹ̀pà la máa fi ń jọ pósí ẹ̀rírì. Ìgbà la fi ń gọ̀pẹ. Ìgbà la pè ní garden egg tá a fi ń jẹṣu. Ìgbà àkókò. Ìgbà calabash. Ṣé rí pé mẹ́rin ni bíi márùn-ún. Ìgbà àkókò. Ìgbà garden egg. Ìgbà tá a fi ń gọ̀pẹ. Àti ìgbà àkókò. Kọ́lọ́hun kó gbà wá lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó ń ṣọ́ ni tá ò ṣọ́. Níbo ni ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ń lọ lákòókò yìí báyìí o? Tá a bá wí fọ́mọ ẹni ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́. Ẹ̀yin ọba, ẹ̀yin ìjòyè, ṣé ẹ ti ń ra igi? Ṣàbẹ́ ẹ ti ń ra kùmọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ fi tilẹ̀kùn? Ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan kan ni mo fẹ́ clear ńbẹ̀ nínú àwọn gbólóhùn tí mo fẹ́ sọ lálẹ́ yìí àti àkòrí tí mo kọ síta mi ò dédé kọ. Ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kí n tó mú àkòrí wá, èmi ọmọ ọba kì í ro èrò àbí kí n kà dédé jókòó kí èrò àyà ó dédé bá mi kí n dẹ̀ bọ́ sórí amóhùnmáwòrán yìí kí n máa pariwo. No. Láì jẹ́ pé mo bá rí ohun kan gbà mú. Nínú àpérò lálẹ́ yìí tí àwọn ọ̀tọ̀kùlú olóyè ìlú àtàwọn èèyàn ńlá gàǹjàkàǹkàn tí wọ́n ń gbèrò táwọn dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run ti parí iṣẹ́ rẹ̀. Òun ni pé bí wọ́n ti ń gbèrò lóòótọ́ ni àwọn ènìyàn fẹ́ ṣe national rally. Wọ́n pe àkórí rẹ̀ ní national rally. Ṣùgbọ́n o, báàmì Abraham Adébóyè ẹ káalẹ́ o. Ní national rally yìí, àwọn ìjọba orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà wọ́n pe gbogbo gómìnà, wọ́n pe àwọn olóyè, wọ́n pe àwọn sí ìlú àti sí ẹ̀ka kọ̀ọ̀kan ká lọ bá àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ìlú wọn sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n aṣọ ò bọ́ ọmọ yẹ mọ́ o. Ọmọ yẹ ti rí ìhòhò ọjà. Wọn ò wá rọ́gbọ́n dá sí. Èrò tiwọn ni pé àwa Yorùbá nation pé àwọn tó ń ṣe Yorùbá nation àwọn ni agbátẹrù àbí tí wọ́n wà ní ọ̀rọ̀ mi tó ń jó lórí omi, pé ọ̀rọ̀ mi tó ń jó yẹn o, pé àwọn Yorùbá nation náà wà nísàlẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ mi yẹn. Ṣé ẹ rí i pé orí yín ti ń dàrú? Ẹ̀yin aláfọ̀rọ̀ lọ ìjọba Nàìjíríà, ṣé ẹ rí i pé làákàyè yín ti kú? Ọmọ Yorùbá mélòó nínú Yorùbá nation mélòó ló dédé gbé jáde tó sọ fún yín pé tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa national rally àbí lórí protest tẹ́lẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe? Ṣé ẹ rí i pé ọpọlọ ti ń ta yín? afẹ́fẹ́ ti fẹ́, èmi wòlíì ọmọ bá ti rí fùrọ̀ yín. Mo ti dákẹ́ ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ti tó. A fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Ṣèbẹ́ ẹ̀yin lẹ jẹjẹ gúdújẹrá aláìní làákàyè. Ṣèbẹ́ ẹ̀yin àgbààgbà ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ṣèbẹ́ ẹ̀yin lẹ tara yín lọ́pọ̀. Kó wá lè jẹ́ pé àwọn Hausa forum wọ́n fẹ́ wo fùrọ̀ yín níta. Àwa fẹ́ sọ wípé Yorùbá versus Igbo. Gbọ́ kí ni mo pè é? Yorùbá versus Igbo. Goodluck bọ́ta ó lóun ò ní gbà torí pé Bọ́lá Ahmed kó àwọn ènìyàn sòdí, wọ́n ṣe protest léhùn lórí. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni? Ẹ bá mi sọ pé yes. Daddy sọ pé yes. Ṣé Goodluck sọ bẹ́ẹ̀? Wọ́n ní bí Buhari ti ṣe bó ti ṣe wù kó ṣèjọba tó. Wọ́n ní Bọ́lá Ahmed ò ṣe síngúradì fún. Wọ́n ní bí Bọ́lá Ahmed bó ti wù kó rí tó. Wọ́n ló ṣe rálì fún Ọbásanjọ́, Yorùbá ẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀. Ṣé yes? Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Ẹ bá mi tẹ̀ if it is yes. Ẹ tẹ̀. Ṣé Tinubu ṣe rálì fún Ọbásanjọ́? Ṣé yes? Ẹ wá wo ìrìn àjò. Ìyẹn ni pé gbogbo yín mọ̀ pé ìkàlẹ̀ ń ṣe. Adétutù, orí ẹ ò ní dàrú lórúkọ Jésù. Ìyẹn ni pé ẹ mọ̀ pé ìkàlẹ̀ ń ṣe. Yorùbá sọ wípé àti Bíbélì bá sọ náà tún fẹ̀yìntì, ó ní bí ìwọ bá ṣe rere ara ò wá yá ọ bí. Ẹ ṣe máa mi rámọ́tà, ayé yín ò ní rámáyé. Òṣùwọ̀n tó o bá fi wọ̀n fọmọ ẹnì kejì ẹ, má gbàgbé pé ọmọ aráyé máa fi wọ̀n fún wọn náà o. In tó wọ̀n fún mi ni máa wọ̀n, lọ́lọ́run máa wọ̀n fún ẹ. Èmi ò ní ṣàìní mọ́ sọ, ayé ìlò lúkúlùkù ti máa gbàdájọ́. Ó mà ṣe o. Èrò ayé pé gbá. Mo ṣe gbòsà fún àwọn Yorùbá. Tán ronú jinlẹ̀, tán sọ fún wa wípé ayé mà pé gbà. Ìlú gángan ni ibi ó kọjú sí, ẹ̀yìn ló kọ sẹ́lòmíì. Gbọ́ ẹni ṣoore lọ́jọ́ kan á gbẹ̀san ẹ̀. Ẹni ṣoore lọ́jọ́ kan á gbẹ̀san ẹ̀ o. Orí yáyá mi ni ó ní ẹni tó ṣoore bó dọ́jọ́ kan o á gbẹ̀san rẹ̀ o. Bó ṣe bí ló máa ń ṣe lọ wá gbẹ̀san rẹ̀ o. Bó ṣe rere ló ń ṣe lọ wá gbẹ̀san ẹ̀ o. Ẹni tó ràn ẹ́ lọ́wọ́, tó mú ẹ débì kan, tó fà ẹ́ lọ́wọ́ sókè, ṣùgbọ́n tó ní kó mórí wá, tó ní kó mọ́rùn wá. Ṣé o mọ̀ pé bọ́mọ aráyé kò san, Elédùmarè á san fún. Ó ń lọ̀rọ̀ Bọ́lá Ahmed ọmọ Tinubu. Ọ̀rọ̀ rèé o. jọ wọnú kàkà ọ̀rọ̀ àṣálẹ́ yìí kẹ́ ẹ bá mọ̀ pé àwọn Yorùbá nation kọ́ ló dá protest sílẹ̀. Bá mi Olúṣẹ́gun Àrẹ̀mú àwọn náà fìtàn balẹ̀ kí iná sọ nílùú Kẹ́ńyà. Máàmí tèmítèmí ẹ mà kó ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ẹ ní rí nǹkan gbégbìn bí òṣèlú bí ọmọ o. Gbọ́ mi dáadáa, kí ni bá mi sọ nílùú Kẹ́ńyà? Ọ̀rọ̀ wà bẹ̀ wá gbọ́. Kí ni ìpéjọpọ̀ àtàwọn tán ṣèjọba Buhari ọmọ APC ẹgbẹ́ wọn kí iná jọ sọ? Ẹ jájọ máa fetí balẹ̀ ká máa fi etí gbọ́ ìyàwó ká máa fi gbé ìyàwó ọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ yìí. Ẹ ṣáwo àjọ máa gbọ́ ni àjọ máa gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí o àjọ máa jó ní. Torí pé gbogbo ìrìn àjò tẹ́ẹ̀dá bá máa rìn àákúkú jọ rìn ni. Ó yá.
Subscribe to this YouTube channel, Discovery Africa TV.
Ó yá, go.
Better than secret
But I would like
love.
to ask you, Prof.
In
Jonathan's time, things were working better than this. Why did you join President Tinubu then and the other cohort against Jonathan, where the economy worked, where the economy was the first five for investment in Africa?
Jọ̀ọ́ máa bá mi tẹ love and like you. Jọ̀ọ́ bí mo ṣe ń play ọmọ flag you. Jọ̀ọ́ máa tẹ love and like jọ̀ọ́.
And there were many things that were working in the economy. So why did you people join him then? Because a former governor has come out to say that you people did that because of politics. That's what a former governor in the APC camp came and said, that it was just because of politics, that the man didn't do anything wrong. So why did you people join him then?
For so many of us, and that's why I couch the word activists. And we're not politically interested in when it was 2012. That great protestation at Ojota happened in 2012. There was a fair price increase. It was popular. We said no to it. We wanted Jonathan to be responsible and responsive. We saw corruption at several levels. And we wanted a society that would work better. And I've told people that repeatedly, those who, along with some of us, fought against Jonathan should have a prick on their conscience and stop defending a system that is worse than we had then. Stop romanticizing a system that is worse now than we had then. If you truly activist, not a castivist, if you truly love our country and you want a country that works for all, for the good of all, then you should rise up now. Now is the time to stand up and be counted. You should be able to look in the face of Mr. President. And that's why I'm saying to Mr. President today, you told us, you were with us in the trenches. You told us that you want a country that works for the good of all. It is not working under you. And there's a lot to be done. Tell those who are threatening people who are planning protests and protestations to stop threatening them. Reach out to Nigerians. It is not difficult to do the right thing. Madiba Nessin Rolif Shlala said a long time ago that the time is always right to do right. If you have gone so far on the wrong road and you know that it is hurting the Nigerian people, turn back and do what is right. The only legacy you owe the Nigerian people is to walk and align with what will make.
Ìyẹn ni pé ẹ mọ̀ pé wọ́n mọ̀ pé wọ́n hàn ti Nàìjíríà. Olórí burúkú òfò lẹ́ ó ṣe. Look at that statement only. When you know you are hurting Nigerians people, turn back. When you look how Yoruba people are selling their people to even. Have you forgot how Fashola sell us to Dangote refineries? Thank you for Koiki Media. Láàárọ̀ yìí. He played the video. Okay. Oh my God, how can I do it? Can I go and play that video? Okay, let me play this one. Ẹ jẹ́ ká play eléyìí tán. Ẹ jẹ́ ká play eléyìí tán. Ká wá gbọ́ yẹn. Kẹ́ ẹ wá mọ̀ pé nǹkan kì í sí ẹsẹ̀ ràgó. Ẹ ṣé. Tẹ̀síwájú fún mi.
Make life better for the masses of our people. Gaslighting those who are saying that we must make our country work is anathema. It is wrong.
Prof,
Go on,
Rufai. Your protest like your protest that pulled a man that was putting this economy on a path of growth then out and brought in the APC that destroyed the economy, that in the last 8 years you have seen a downward spiral. Do you regret the things protesting against Jonathan there? Because you see, the same fuel subsidy people went out on the street in Ojota to protest then, it's still the same subsidy that Tinubu has removed today, and you called Jonathan a demon that time. So do you people regret what you did in 2012?
No, but has it?
Yeah.
Rufai, there are questions that agitate my mind as I answer that question.
Oh, yeah?
Has he truly removed that subsidy? You know, there's a whole lot of deceit in that sector.
Wait, oh. Ẹgbọ́n, mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́ kó tibẹ̀ yẹn o. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ kan sí, ó ní, is that a truth? Ṣé òótọ́ ni wọ́n yọ subsidy? Àbí ọgbọ̀n ẹ̀fọ́ kí náà sọ mẹ́? Mi ìgbóyìnbó, ẹ mọ̀ pé mi ìgbóyìnbó, ẹjọ́ sọ.
Against Jonathan that time.
No, I do not regret fighting for a better society. My pain is the fact that those who are along with us fought for a better society were absolutely hypocritical, pharisaical, and untrue to what we said on paper. I will continue to fight. If I remember that I headed one of the arms of Buhari's campaign, I was the DG Change Ambassador of Nigeria. And 2 years into Buhari's government, exactly 2 days after Lai Mohammed announced the cliché, change begins with you, I came on national TV and I said, no, that's not what we told Nigerians. We told Nigerians that we will lead the change. And our mantra was change. You don't, after we got in power, turn the responsibility to the Nigerian people. And so many people who are basically the castivists today said that I was angry because I wasn't given an appointment by Buhari. 2 years after, in 2017, that was when I left. I stopped supporting Buhari's government. I became one of the greatest critics of our government. I have remained critical of the APC, not necessarily because of politics, but because we promised to do better. We promised to outperform Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. But years down the line, after 8 years of larceny, 8 years of profligacy, 8 years of locust under President Muhammad Buhari, we're increasingly seeing something that is tending towards being worse than that.
Prof, will you call Tinubu your hero at some point? Femi, please step in. Prof, just one word. Would you call Tinubu your hero at some point? Just one word as Femi.
He knows I wouldn't.
Okay, good.
He knows I wouldn't.
He said no.
I have said, no, I wouldn't. I have said time without number. And if you look at my profile, you'll see my heroes are one, my late father, who taught me values and taught me to be strong in what I believe.
Okay, Prof,
the next election, he did not call the people out to protest. It's a year and months after that he would sit back to ask the people to protest. There's something even the greatest critic of Peter Gregory Obi would say is a man of peace. He loves due process. And at some point, you can bear me witness, I called him out about certain issues, and I said he was allowing so many things to go wrong, even at the level of the party, because he wants peace and due process. And that same Peter Gregory Obi is one by another is trying to rope in a process that is absolutely within the purview of the Gen Z generation. And let me show you something. If there's anybody stoking the fire or stoking the embers of conflict and crisis, it is Bayonanuga. When you use words like you noted, anarchy, when you use words like overawing words that overawe the system, when you use words like planning mayhem, when the young people are talking about peaceful protestation, then there's something that we must be wary about. And that's why I want to say clearly that Mr. President must understand that those who truly love him are those who are critical of his watch. I know that the Holy Book says that open rebuke is better than strict love. Those who truly love him are those who are critical about how his watch is going. Those who are sycophants, who pat his back when things are going wrong, are the haters of not only the president, haters of a presidency, and haters of our country. When I read through what Bayo Nanuga wrote, I wondered how much hate he has for Mr. President and not love. Because you are, don't forget, and I say without fear of querulous critics, that the cliche, when a man is down, he needs fear no fall, is true. And if Bayo Nanuga understands this reality and understands what this Gen Z generation is facing.
Edakun, ṣé ma Bayo Nanuga. Saloma Bayo Nanuga, ṣé rántí ẹ̀, ṣé mọ̀, ṣé gbọ́ nǹkan tí arákùnrin yẹn sọ pé ẹ wo story tó kọ. But nísìnyí ẹ ń sọ pé àwa Yorùbá nation. Èmi sọ pé àwọn Yorùbá o, àwa Yorùbá nation, pé àwa la wà lábẹ́ òrùlé tá a fẹ́ support àwọn ènìyàn tó fẹ́ ṣe protest. We are not àwa o. Kì í ṣe àwa o. Ẹ máa gbọ́ dáadáa báyìí o.
If you understand this reality and understand that when you go to the market, you need 10,000 naira to buy an average tuber of yam. When he understands that this Gen Z generation are aware of what goes on around government, that over $100 million was spent in purchase of a presidential aircraft when connecting roads to the farms and the villages are not well and are not good. When you understand the fact that they are out of school and they are through with youth service and there's no job. When you understand the fact that the Nigerian hoi polloi is buffeted, traumatized, tyrannized, and harangued by hunger, poverty, disease, and despondency. When you understand that the shortage of food and the spiraling rate of inflation affects everybody. When you understand that hunger, disease, and despondency is beyond ethnicity. When you understand that the challenge facing the Nigerian people is beyond partisanship, he would write nicely and seek to create a better environment for negotiation and perhaps dialogue with those who are aggrieved.
Okay. I mean, how do you juxtapose all of this when Egoba, as is fondly called him, in 2012 tweeted songs of protest and was excited about the protest against Goodluck Jonathan then, with his position now of a protest? What has changed? Can you help us want to understand?
My brother Rufai, good morning. A lot has changed. He has his hands now perhaps in the cookie jar or very close to the cookie jar. A lot has changed. Perhaps he must sing the praise of his masters. A lot has changed because when people put egocentric interests over and above popular interest, they begin to perform two sides of a mouth. Rufai, with all sense of respect, in 2012, when we marched out at Ojota against the fuel price increase by the then president, Goodluck Jonathan, even our dear president was absolutely in support, materially and morally, of the protest. Bayo Nanuga hailed our action. He sincerely addressed the rally about 2-3 times, and it was a long drawn-out rally, about 11 days of protestation against Goodluck Jonathan. They saluted it. Now Nigeria is worse than it was then. That's the truth. You know, even the president admitted that in the last broadcast. But he said the process of changing the nation is not an easy one. They try to gaslight the masses of our people. Yeah, we know that it is bad, perhaps everywhere in the world. But leadership is making frontal, profound, and progressive efforts across spaces. Here, our leadership is taken over by wanderlust, by greed and profligacy. That's the pain here. And so when Bayo Onanuga refuses to understand that the right to protest and protestation is intrinsic in the human makeup. When he fails to realize that the right to say no and to disagree is recognized, enshrined, and respected by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in Chapter 4. When he fails to recognize that Nigerian people have the right to disagree with government, the freedom of assembly, the freedom to hold opinion. And when he fails to realize that peaceful protestation is a universally protected right and decides to allege that those who are behind the protest still in the mill are the obedience, are the IPOP people, and perhaps, if you like, sponsored, machinated, and manipulated by Peter Gregory. It shows the fact that he loves half-truths and falsehood. I want to say without querulous critique, without fear of opposition, without fear of criticism, that the truth is that he's looking a different way. Those who are planning this protest are everywhere across the country. They are the Nigerian hoi polloi, the young people who are traumatized by pain, hunger, and disease. They are those affected directly. As I talk to you, I've got tears in my eyes, welling down my eyes, because it pains me that we have a government that is too removed from the reality. And we have a government superintended by those who believe that protestation.
Ṣé ti gbọ́ àwọn tán sọ́pọ́ọ̀tì àwọn tí wọ́n sọ́pọ́ọ̀tì protest yẹn? Ṣé ti rí pé kì í ṣe Yorùbá nation? Rí pé kò dárúkọ Yorùbá nation? IPOP and all those obedient groups. Ṣé ti rí pé àwọn náà stand pé àwọn ni wọ́n jẹ́ agbátẹrù protest tó ń bọ̀ lọ́nà? Ṣé rí pé ẹ̀yin onísọkúsọ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, ẹ̀yin ọba wèrè, ẹ̀yin dìndìn àgbàyàwó oníyàwó kí tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ́ tẹ́ ẹ̀ ní làákàyè tó jẹ́ pé tí ọkàn yín lẹ̀ ń sọ.
Protestation and disagreement with state is noble, and suddenly they are now in power. And protestation and disagreement with state has become anarchical. They are now in power, and protestation and disagreement with state is a crime. They are now in power, and disagreement and protestation is anathema. They are now in power, and they want to make the rights of the people to disagree atavistic and shibboleth. And I disagree completely with the state on this. And I want to say that Mr. President understands the anatomy of protest and protestation. So he should call his spokespersons to order. They should stop provoking the Nigerian young people. They should stop creating division, because hunger is indiscriminate of ethnicity. Hunger is indiscriminate of religion or region. And hunger is indiscriminate of the tendencies that they want to whip up. You know, it's not about our pub. It is not about obedience. It's not about Peter Gregory. It's about a generation that wants their nation to work. He has advocated a society and a system that works. If you were to ask me personally, what are your thoughts? You know, with all sense of humility, I ran for the office of president in 2011 when I was 40. I have my opinion, and with all sense of respect, I lead a movement called Country First Movement. So my opinions are simple. Let the Gen Z generation be peaceful about their protestation. Because the truth is, no matter how much the system tries to gaslight them, no matter how much youth groups and organizations that are paid to discountenance and distance themselves from the planned protest, no matter how badly the system works propaganda against the protest, it's their right. And let me assure you that this generation will protest. What is important is for government and spokespersons of government to reach out to them. What is important is for Mr. President and the security agencies to reach out to them and ensure that the protestation is peaceful. Gaslighting the people, lying about the engagement or involvement of Peter Gregory, it's not going to pay any price. It's not going to earn government or the spokespersons of government any trophy or prize. The truth is that it comes to a point in the life of a nation and a people where, like John F. Kennedy said, those who make peaceful change impossible make violent change inevitable. And let me say also, very importantly, it was Robespierre who said a long time ago that when the poor have nothing to eat, they eat the rich. And it's been a very constant phenomenon in the lives of the Homo sapiens. Mankind has always said no to wickedness. Mankind have always said no to injustice. And mankind will continue to say no to that which is wrong and bad, no matter how much people use the instrument of state to coerce or intimidate. And I want to say very importantly, this is an advice to a president I know very closely, a president I work closely with, a president I understand his temperament and
are you with me? To bá me, tell off. Tell yes. Tell off. Ṣebí Yoruba nation sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ ṣe protest. Bọ̀dá Sanwó-Olú, ẹ lọ gbómi gbígbóná jáde. Àbí? Sórí n tó máa pé yín lọ́sẹ̀ yìí. Torí pé bá a bá jáde kan ní, ẹ má bà nǹkan jẹ́ o. Ẹ má fọwọ́ kankan o. Wọ́n ti sọ fún yín etí yín dẹ̀ ti là pé wọn ò ní kankan bride price kan tó fẹ́ san fún anything tó bá bàjẹ́. Ẹ̀yin ni ká ẹ wá tẹ́tí gbọ́. Ẹ̀yin Dongari. Ẹ̀yin aládàá ńlá National Union. Ẹ̀yin náà ẹ dúró dáadáa. Àtẹ̀yin jàgídíjàgan tó fi ṣòṣèlú. Ẹ pé Wàsíù ó yẹ kó ti gbórin jáde kó ti ní ẹ̀yin ọ̀dọ́ ẹ súnmọ́ bí gbẹ́ngbẹ́ngbẹ́ngbẹ́ wọ́n lè bá aráyè sòkòbá. Yorùbá lòun lọ àwọn olórí burúkú kan tó pé ara wọn ní Yorùbá community àbí kíní ka situation wọ́n náà wọn ò fẹ́ á lọ. Sórí ètò fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ẹ jẹ́ má sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ mẹ́ta wá ń bẹ̀. Bí mo dẹ̀ ṣe sọ fún wọn ní conference yẹn náà nìyẹn pé bẹ́ẹ̀ bá dúró re nǹkan ó bàjẹ́ àyàfi kẹ́ ẹ gbà fún wọn torí pé Yorùbá dìde ẹlẹ́ẹ̀lọ́wọ́ sí o ẹni àjọ sọ fún ìjọba pé àwọn ẹni ìpawọ́ ṣe arákùnrin tó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí prof ṣé kò rí sọ. Ẹ wá gbọ́n tí Ọbásanjọ́ sọ ní Kenya ní bí ọjọ́ mẹ́fà bíi méje sẹ́yìn. Ẹ rí pé àárín yín gan Ògún 6 days ago 5 days ago Ọbásanjọ́ lọ occasion kan ìyàwó Ọ̀ṣọ́ba wà ń bẹ̀ l'Abẹ́òkúta Ọbásanjọ́ dẹ̀ dìde lórí ìjókòó ó dìde ó lọ wábì mí ìjókòó sí wọ́n lọ ń bẹ̀ kámẹ́rà gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ gbé. We are there. Àwa gan la lọ rìkọ́ọ̀dì ń bẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ yẹn àwa ni mẹ́díà tó wà ń bẹ̀. I just laugh. Ẹ ń bàlújẹ́ ìmàdò ò bá ṣe bí ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ á bàlújẹ́ ìmàdò yín ti ṣe bí ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ ó ti bàlújẹ́ ọmọ ẹni ò bá ṣèdí bẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ ká fìlẹ̀kẹ̀ sídìí ọmọ ẹlòmíì ẹ̀yin àgbààgbà ẹ wá ń kárí bọnú bí àjàpá wọ́n máa fi iná pọ̀n dín yín. Ṣùgbọ́n kinní kan ló máa dùn mí wọ́n ní kinní kan bàjàwọ̀ jẹ́ wọ́n ní apá rẹ̀ gùn jù tán lọ torí ọwọ́ wa ò ní kàǹtì bẹ́ńlẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ̀yin okay ṣé àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá nation láwàá fò síta àwa láàfẹ́ máa defend pé ká má bà nǹkan jẹ́ ọlọ́ orí ìyá mi kọ́ torí ńgbà tó ń gbóná ta ni ajáde kẹ́ ẹ sọ́pọ́ọ̀tì wa ẹlẹ́ẹ̀ràn wa ń sẹ́ ẹ̀yìn àjọrí náà ni ibi ó já sí sórí ìsọtẹ́lẹ̀ mẹ́ta tí n fẹ́ sọ rèé àníkàyìn jagunjagun ó má jáde ẹ̀yin jagunjagun bẹ́ẹ̀ bá jáde bẹ́ẹ̀ bá sì yìnbọn pé èèyàn kan wọ́n sọdọ̀gùn ni bẹ́ẹ̀ yan ọlọ́pàá civil defence bẹ́ẹ̀ yan omi gbóná wọ́n sọdọ̀gùn ni àyàfi kẹ́ ẹ ṣe sùúrù o kẹ́ ẹ máa ṣọ́bi tí ẹ fẹ́ sọ ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé ńgbà tẹ́ ẹ ṣe ti good luck ẹ̀yin ọlọ́pàá igan lẹ̀ ń pín pure water abẹ́ẹ̀ ti gbàgbé lọ́jọ́ta àjọ wà ń bẹ̀ ni o. Inú mọ́tò ọlọ́pàá ẹ lọ wo fídíò ń bẹ lórí China TV. Ó ń bẹ ní Arise TV. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ọlọ́pàá bá ti mú pure water ẹni ẹ kúṣẹ́ ẹ má bára yín já o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ti ṣe ti gbà ń. Tẹ́yìn ọlọ́pàá ọ̀rẹ́ yín la jẹ́ o. Ẹ máa gbomi. Ẹ̀yin sójà ẹ máa pín mi. Ìyún ló dá o. Láì jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan ó kàn án. Ẹ sọ pé ẹ má jà gbé lọ. Ọ̀rọ̀ òun ti ká a láà. Ẹ mọ̀ pé bá a bá ti fẹ́ tẹnu bọ̀rọ̀ báwọn wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ wọn là ń sọ. Ó dẹ̀ dùn wọ́n ó ká a láà. Bó bá sì ti ká a láà kò sí ní tá a ṣe sí i. Ẹ dákun ẹ sọ pé ó ń dùn wọ́n ó ń ká a láà. Máa pín ọ̀rọ̀ yìí o. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo kẹ́ ẹ ṣe mi ò ní pẹ́ lọ pápápá mo fẹ́ ṣe. Ẹ ká alẹ́ máa bọ́dún rìn. Ohun tí mo fẹ́ ṣe ohun tí mo sọ fún yẹn the earlier the better. The earlier the better. Ni pé kẹ́ ẹ bá wọn náà ṣe ní peaceful. Torí òṣùwọ̀n tó fi wọ̀n fún wa òun náà máa fi wọ̀n fún yín. Òṣùwọ̀n tó fi wọ̀n fún wa òun náà máa fi wọ̀n fún yín o. Ohun tó ṣe fọ́mọ aráyé òun lọ́mọ aráyé náà máa ṣe fún wọn. Rí i pé o tẹ lọ́ọ̀fù máa tẹ̀ gbọ́wọ́ sí i máa kà tẹ lọ́ọ̀fù àláìkì ẹ máa tẹ. Ẹ tẹ́ wà lórí YouTube yẹn ẹ bá mi tẹ àtàpàkò yẹn ẹ tẹ láìkì yẹn. Ìwọ tó ṣẹ̀ wọlé sórí YouTube Ọmọọba Abíọ́dún Grace yẹn subscribe síbẹ̀. Ẹ máa bá mi tẹ love and like yẹn. Ẹ já kó ọkọ̀ ẹ já jọ wọkọ̀ ẹ já lọlé bọ̀dá wa kan àwọn bọ̀dá wa kan àwọn la fẹ́ lọlé wọn lálẹ́ yìí a fẹ́ lọlé àwọn dádì wa àwọn bàbá wa bá mi tẹ lọ́ọ̀fù. Ṣé rí àwọn yóò bọjà mo fẹ́ play tí bá ti fẹ́ play ọ̀rọ̀ wọn olórí burúkú ló pọ̀ jù nù wọn. Adẹ̀ ń gbòòrò máa dìyẹ lọ́wọ́ ọkú ni ó ní wọn ò jẹ́ kó ń lọ sórí àtàn lọ jẹ ṣùgbọ́n bá ti ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbé wọn ò ní mọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run ọba wà níbùgbé. Ìgbà tó bá ń ṣe tó ń dùn mọ́ ẹ ó ní mo ṣe ń sọ fún gbogbo yẹn pé bó o bá ń ṣe bí ìwọ bá ti ń ṣe bí máa rò pé lọ́jọ́ kan má ní kò wá ní padà wá bá ọ. Ò ṣe bí ṣèkà ó padà bọ̀ wá bá ọ. Bọ̀ tá a bá sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ni àwọn èèyàn máa wò pé ẹ má jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ ṣe bọ́ ọmọ wa ni tá ń lọ ọmọ òfò. Ta ló lọ́mọ àdánù? Ẹgbọ́n tí prof sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan tó bá di aago 12 gẹ́rẹ́gẹ́ a máa pàdé. Ẹ̀yin bàbá mi ẹ̀yin ìyá mi ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ pàdé láago 12 gẹ́rẹ́gẹ́. God bless you. See you. Love you.